OK. I powiedzmy, że OK. Może to wymienię na kapłankę. Znaczy się licząc na kapłankę.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Czego chcesz?
To jest skład, czy to jest wygrana ta tura?
Really playing units as there's no necessary answer here. Plus, there's now a unit on the board. Should he want to play necromancy and just keep this as far as... And also, keeping low units on the board hurts the archers. The archers have to target 3 targets. If Demorcus only has 1 on the board, one of those pings or 2 of those pings have to go on Pronio's board.
If he does play Sages consecutively here, though, he will fill up the board with 3 units. And I love how he's doing this. I love how he's targeting the buffs onto the protectors, saving up a little bit of damage on the Sages, and also weakening the archers. Like, Demorcus has studied. You can clearly tell he has spent the night studying this matchup like crazy. He knows exactly what to do to mitigate damage, and he knows exactly what to do to really take away the power from the Mega Sword and make it, you know, Mega no more. And I'm also gonna be honest with you, I'm quite mesmerized by that necromancy animation. Like, the poor guy is just...
Did you play Witcher 3? That you know that's
yeah, I know who that is.
That's Skjall depicted in the artwork there. And
poor guy.
In a different world, this card actually was a playable unit. Skjall Resurrected, or
Not only did he
Craven Revived, I believe it was called.
Yeah.
As we continue to keep a low amount of units on the board here for Demorcus, making these archers hard to play, but Pronio probably wants to play these veterans anyway. A little bit slower, but a lot of units are going to be on the board and in hand to get benefit from this. And of course, that crushing final play of the buffed up, restored Bearmaster. Absolutely nasty. We're going to see that as a 21-point bronze card. And but the value there, and the value from Croc as well, not pulling an archer at this point. Where are we at for Croc at this point, Mogwai?
Well, Croc right now will be
Pulling the last
out,
veteran? Is there still
yeah,
a
veteran. I believe there's one more. There's one more veteran in his deck, so it will be because there are the triple archers are out, so it will be a 2-such veteran.
Just value. Pronio playing just hard value decks. We're seeing this and full test as well, very specifically. Cards, decks that are fairly hard to stop the strategy since there's no engines involved. It's just very efficient, thinning, and 58 points on this Sentry Mogwai.
He does not
This
fear.
is like, you just generally never see this because
That is the thickest protector. That guy's been lifting for a while. I don't think you get past him. You're not gonna see Double Thana, man. It's just too big.
Lafana Sentry, I think, at this point.
Sorry, Sentry, not protector. Well, he protects too, right?
He protect, he attack. And he's gonna have, we have the reconnaissance in Demorcus' hand represents a Elven Mercenary or Sage, I believe, as he does have the other 2 sentries. Last Wish really, really wants to catch Triss. It's one of the strongest plays that Demorcus has at the end of this game, just because of what it can utilize, even if it's just grabbing a potion or a thunder. It's just one of the better ways to close this out when you have all of your sentries available.
He just chugs it all.
70
Me.
all for home.
Share a little bit of that. Come on, man.
And this Sihil is just really
So
not looking so
greedy.
great, is it? Not looking great.
No, Mega Sword is
Dead
definitely not-
reconnaissance, my mistake, my friends. That's not good at all for Demorcus.
Wait.
Get lost while you can.
Wait.
Whoa, how is this going to play out here? I mean, Pronio's going to want to, Pronio can get 12 value from Sihil. if he
Pronio
doesn't
can
want to pull a
utilize
unit.
Sihil to search for a random.
Freya, he has a Freya available to look for, but does he have a good
I don't
target
think he
for
has a target.
it? No,
right?
he's got all the Bearmasters on board and all the archers are available as well.
Take this.
Yeah, because one of them got Necro. Oh, wait. Pronio
This is
has
going to be
this.
tight. This is going to be really tight. The 18 points from the Sentry. The Sentry
has
is not
this.
going to come together here. Demorcus
Pronio easily has this.
Wait.
edged out here. Unfortunate for Demorcus.
Oh, that
Pronio.
reinforcements. That dead card for him. Oh, this is devastating for DeMarcus. Mega Sword.
A little.
MVP.
Be no negotiation.
No more
25
residual
points.
damage. Another last rate on the back row, dropping
so
I'm back.
to
strong.
58. He needs a 36-point Joaquin.
I don't know if that's possible.
Unless I did bad at math. Wait, no. Is this possible? No.
Oh, is it possible?
Oh, he misses out,
just
and Khonshu
under.
gets the win finally with this ethnic list. He does not go down 0-3. The dream is still alive. The low seed does manage to get a win against the #1 player on the pro ladder, and he very, very well executed by Khonshu right there. That long round actually happened to benefit him slightly because of his bronze options there.
Slightly. Oh
With
man.
the last
Khonshu got
raid,
I'm back.
so much
recycling the last
value from
raid.
that round.
The power technician as well. That was really good for him. That really made that particular Squatel deck shine. I really like his bronze selections there, like
Yeah.
combining power technician with last rate and the old Lieutenant Bomber, and also Pronio not being able to get that Vilgefort. That was really like what dictated the match. But on top of that, it would have.
Right now with you know Moonlight and Maruna in hand, Maruna without if you have to play proactive with Maruna, you're in a bit of a pickle, especially against a deck that has so many options like the Ethne, for example, to react to that. And this is not a good Whispering Hill. Like this is why Whispering Hill might not appear in tournaments so often. It can be good. There are some great options, but those three in particular I think might be the three worst options in this situation.
Yeah, so what do you do here? I feel like DeMarcus is going to know regardless of what he does that it's a bad pick. So you may as well admit that it's a bad pick. Maybe play that Adrenaline Rush for a little bit of a friendly joke. And you can see DeMarcus, his face there. He is so happy about against. It's a 7. So next round would be a 7-card round against soldiers.
I've seen you can have a 13-card round against soldiers. It could be worse.
I mean, and we know that Maleesian is going to draw into Ointment followed by Ointment. So that is equivalent to Slave Infantry followed by Slave Infantry. And then what is Maleesian going to do? He's going to play Ointment followed by Ointment and he's going to just do this all over again.
It's a tough decision. It really is.
It's a recurring nightmare.
It's a tough decision, and no ways to counter this swarm in
Just the same kind of recurring strategy. And I mean, DeMarcus, he can Yan, he can see what he's going to get with Poet, he can see what he's going to get with Vilgefort. So he does have access to information at least, so he can try and plan his strategy the best that he can. But he doesn't really have the tools to stop Maleesian from doing what Maleesian wants to do.
Oh no! Stop jinxing the player, Jagras.
Dude, don't hate the player. Hate
So
the
these
game.
options are okay, but they're taking so many points away in the future from the next plays with sentries, for example. So Igni available. So I think the sentry has to come down first, no matter what.
Yeah, Igni did just get shuffled back into the deck. That's interesting because if there is an Igni here,
But he could also maybe go for Slave Infantry first from the Vreemed if he gets it. So
I don't
We'll
like
find
it. I
out.
think he should have. Oh,
he got the
swears.
swing, which is a terrible trick. All the extra call beats you have in your deck. Get out of here.
Yeah, you had